I'll show you how we ventilate our heifer barn, what we're doing right and the things that we're not doing right. I make ventilation equipment and live on my family farm. We have 180 cows. This is our heifer barn for up till breeding age. This building is 60 feet long, 30 feet deep. It holds from 5 months to breeding age heifers, around 45 square foot per animal. You can see they've got manure on their sides because we had a bunch of wet weather and this is overcrowded. We are not ideal, but what we're doing to get away with our problems is the building isn't real deep and we have pasture access. So if it wouldn't be for that, we would have problems. It gets really soupy in here quick. We try to leave them have pasture access. We keep them in pretty soon if it's wet weather so we don't turn it into a mud hole and chew up the creek bank. If you got fans, it'll help keep it dried out. One fan can cover a big area, but not when you're overcrowded. You need to have them closer together for cold weather so you can keep the air slowly moving. We keep that fan running down to freezing. We should have 2 big ceiling fans to keep even amount of slow moving air going all the time. We have a curtain on the back. We leave it up all the time because we're overcrowded. We only put it down when it's really bad weather. It's got to be raining really bad or really windy and cold. We have a 4-foot wall in the back. That blocks some of the wind, but we err on the side of keeping it too cold because of how overcrowded it is. You've got to keep the air moving. You got to keep the curtains open, and your building can't be too deep. We are only 30 feet deep. The air gets nasty really soon. If you had a 100-foot deep building and a lot of wet bedding in there, there's almost no hope. But with a narrower building, the stink blows out easier. If you want to overcrowd a facility, make sure that it's narrow enough so that there's fresh air blowing through. Let us know what you're doing for overcrowded situations or things you would recommend, because we're here to learn. I build ventilation controllers to make situations like this easier.